Hello and welcome back to another episode of Quick Bites. Today's episode is about the Star Wars figures, the re-releases. If you're as old as I am, middle age, I hate to say it, child of the late 70s or the early 80s to mid 80s, you'll remember the first wave of Star Wars figures that came out. Well, the first, second and third wave, obviously the three films, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. They came out around 1977, I think, originally. I've got my original 12 figures just there. They're not ones I actually had as a child. I rebought them some time ago now, actually. I've just pulled them out to compare them with these new re-releases. This is the retro range. They're actually made by Hasbro, but have the Kenner label on. And they're basically reproductions of the original figures that we all remember and loved from the 1980s. In the late 70s. I stumbled across these four the other day in my local supermarket. I was just out shopping with my wife, getting some groceries, and we saw these and I was like, wow, you know, I can't believe it. I just thought they look amazing, you know, they look so close to the originals from what I can remember. I did actually have all the original figures up until a few years ago, but I had to cut down on some of my hobbies due to space. So I got rid of them, but I do regret it again already actually. But like I said before, I kept the original 12 there, which was the first wave that actually came out from Kenner back in the day. But yeah, I saw these and I was just like, God, you know, they looked amazing, and all that nostalgia came back because I haven't seen a carded figure like this with that packaging since I was about 10 years old. These are actually £10 each here in the UK, which I think is a little bit pricey. I remember paying or seeing them for £1.99 each back in 1985, 84, 85. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm sure that's what I remember them being. Now, I never had Star Wars figures new as a child. I had them second hand. We didn't have a lot of money, but obviously as a kid I didn't care, you know. So I've never actually had this range of figures in packaging before. I didn't actually buy these straight away. I took a couple of pictures of them and ummed and ahed it. And then when we got back home, we did some research on them, and they were going for probably like £15 to £20 each on eBay. And I thought, blimey, that's a lot, you know, because I expect them to be cheaper. And on Amazon as well, they're about 15, 20 quid, some even £25. So I said to my wife, we go back the next day and get a couple. And she got there, and I said if they're still there. She went back, and sure enough, they were still there. So I said, you know what, I said, just get them all. I said, because I'll just regret it, because I've never seen them before. Doing a bit of research on eBay, it turns out they came out a year ago. So they've been out for quite a long time. In fact, I think it's 2021 now. I think I've seen some videos as far back as 2019 on YouTube. So they've been out quite a long time. They've gone under my radar, not spotting them at all. If it's anything like the originals, I think there was 72 or 79 figures. Obviously that's nearly £800 if you collected them all. So I certainly won't be doing that. I just wanted to get a few of them, or four, the ones that were there, just for nostalgia and some childhood memories. As you can see from the packaging, it is very, very close, although they did add the creasing down the edges there, which I thought was a little bit naff, to be quite honest. I think they should have just left them as they were, as new. One of the main differences I've noticed with the original packaging is the blister that the figures are sat in. In the originals, some of you already know this, they just were loose in the actual outside blister, but the figures now have a little compartment for them to sit in, so they're not loose moving around. Doing some other research as well online, some people pointed out some other differences, like slightly taller than the originals. I also learned that they did actually do a limited release in 1995 of a few figures, so there have been some comparisons to those. But I just want to share that with you quickly. Just like I said, just a short video, quick bites. And some more childhood nostalgic memories. A trip down memory lane through rose-tinted spectacles, as they say. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll be seeing you.